Hello everybody and welcome back to the Great Pacific Northwest and Seattle Mariners Baseball here on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex, where every day at 6 p.m. Pacific time you can catch a fresh game of baseball. Today we have Logan Gilbert 16-3 with a 1.92 ERA taking on Joe Musgrove 8-8 with a 3.89 ERA as the Mariners and the Padres start a 3-game set here in Seattle. We played them during that rivalry week. We usually get a 3-game set against them anyway, but we get 2 of them this year, which is interesting. But we'll jump into today's game as we get set for our next test. Like I've been mentioning for a while now, we have struggled versus teams who are kind of hovering around the wild card spot. Maybe hovering around 500 is a better measurement stick. But it has been teams in the wild card or in the hunt of the wild card. We've had a bit of trouble getting past them at times. Solano is going to come out because I was going to pull him yesterday, but there was a lefty starting pitcher. Seiya can go ahead and stay on the bench today as well because he's a little low energy. And I'm going to go ahead and flip those to Robles, Crawford, Rodriguez, Raleigh, Rayleigh, Arozarena, Shenton, Polanco, and more. We should be able to get all these guys through one more day of work. I guess we could. Nah, we're not going to worry about it. Let's jump in. It's game number 132 as we're down to the final month of the season. There's a playoff race that I'm sure is going to be happening. I don't remember off the top of my head where the Mariners stand. The Mariners last time in real life swept the Padres, which was kind of funky because the Padres were really, really good. The Mariners were kind of like, and all of a sudden they sweep them, and you're like, okay, and then they falter in other ways, and you're like, what's happening? It's a starting pitching duel for us today. The Logan Gilbert taking on Joe Musgrove. Musgrove dominant on the mound, and Jackson Merrill's hitting .387 over his last 9. Tatis Jr. over the last 7, .435. So a couple of names to keep in mind as we work through this lineup. Gilbert looking for his 8th straight win on the mound, and Polanco is hitting .375 over his last week of games. Cease and Kirby both have big games on the mound in their respective wins. Rayleigh also shining, and the Padres over the last 5 games, 7.4 runs a game, .309 average with 8 home runs. So they are doing some damage. Taking a look around the league, Angels in extra innings winners. In extra innings, I should say, over the Cubs. Twins win their 7th straight game. Kirby increases the AL leading win total to 19. Raisel Iglesias saves his 38th, ties the NL lead, 4 saves. Shane Sasaki struggles and strikes out twice in his MLB debut. Terang 5 for 5 in a loss versus the Giants. Jake McCarthy snaps a hitless 0 for 18. That's kind of a redundant. Snaps an 0 for 18 streak with a 2-hit performance versus the Reds. The Orioles increase their AL East lead to 2 games over the Yankees. There is a very quick look at your farm report. We have some interesting games coming up this week, including that Orioles, I believe it's a Red Sox series. I want to say it's 4 games this week, so that one could get interesting. Game 132, SD taking on Seattle. So we might have some streamed watched baseball Thursday. Red Sox, Orioles, Braves, Phillies are both kind of interesting series that we could take a look at on Thursday. It turns out I had the correct save file the whole time, and I could have just loaded it correctly, and we would have been able to watch one more game. But hey, that's how it happens. Currently no plans for a stream on Friday. That one gets a nice strike call. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Lord knows I have enough just crap on my desk that I'm sure I can turn into a video somewhere. I have a long stream on Sunday. More Madden.
Ground ball up the middle. Crawford throws to first in time.
Crawford with a nice throw over to first. It wasn't a great route taken for me as I was looking at the all-white uniforms and annoyed that I didn't pick the
Yeah,
the
but
northwest
this lineup
green.
is setting up the pins for him right now, and he's just smashing them. Driving runs in at a high rate over the last couple of series, and it just seems
Who
like
were the two
he's
names? Was it
enjoying
Tatis
every
and
opportunity he gets in a
the
big
5
spot? Not
spot?
everybody likes to
Was it
be
those
on the
two?
big stage
Or was it
in
Jackson
those big
Merrill?
moments.
I
But
already
right now he does.
I
Those
already
pressure
blanked on
moments
him.
almost seem to be what he's thriving off of. So we'll see if any of that comes up in this one.
Ground ball left
Foul
side,
ball.
and that's just foul. Gilbert, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a four-seamer,
Ooh,
a
foul ball.
splitter, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Bogarts, who wears that
Oop,
number
that
2
wasn't
on
a
his
very
back
good.
for his idol.
Not a good pitch. But we get the splitter on the corner.
And now 2 gone.
You know, splitters aren't thrown.
It's like a 20% chance that we throw a splitter in a spot that makes sense and is helpful to us, but we get one there.
He's one of those exceptions. He's found a way to corral a split, and he can place it on a dime just like he did right there.
Yeah, so Red Sox Orioles, I believe that is a 4-game set, and we would see the series finale on Thursday, and that one could get interesting because the
First pitch fastball.
Red Sox played the Yankees but didn't play particularly well, and that division has gotten pretty tight where the Red Sox are kind of in striking distance,
2 out spaces
so it can get a
empty.
little bunched up as far as the AL East is concerned, and that would make the later portion of the season in September very interesting for us, as the Yankees and Orioles, as I mentioned, they play 7 of the last 10 games against each other, which in this game is far more interesting than it is in actual
And that
real
is that. No
life.
scores. We head to the bottom of the first.
Oh, was Atlanta playing Miami? Is that a 4-game set? No, it's a 3-game,
Back
and
in
then Thursday is
And our
could be a
pitcher
big
in
series
this
between the
game,
Phillies
Joe
and
Musgrove.
the.
Singing, he's
It's
kind
a
of
big
road
4-game
warrior,
set
yeah?
against the Phillies.
I definitely
Between the
say
Phillies
so.
and
You know, some
the
guys
Braves.
shrink a little
Yeah.
bit on the road. They're so used
Apologies.
to just having the comforts
not
of being
being
at
able to
home
talk.
and
Oh,
having
and
the
covering
fans
up Musgrove
behind
stats.
them. This guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some
4-seam at 95, a curveball is set at 84,
player like this
cutter
in
at
the game
92, a
that goes
sweeper
out
at
there and
84,
competes,
and
you
a
definitely like your
circle
chances away from
change
the home ballpark.
at 89. A couple of those pitch mixes, you have like basically an AB and then an AB. You have a fastball or a cutter, and then right immediately below it you have a curveball and a sweeper, 2 movement pitches that drop good chunks off of the previous speed.
Outside low, and the count is 1-1.
Just missed on a sweeper.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Next off
Time,
the way
okay.
upstairs.
This is a pretty decent. This is a decent looking at bat here with Robles.
Line drive.
I think unfortunately that's just a long out.
Makes the
Darn.
play, and there's
Actually,
one
kind of
down.
like the way that went.
And now
not-
we check out the Mariners.
Not obviously the result that we desire,
Bottom
but
of the ninth, Dylan Moore.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, you know, when I get a chance to watch him, whether
Took
he's
some
hitting the
pitches,
game
didn't
or
get too
even
anxious.
taking swings during batting practice. Man, this
Kansas
guy's
City and Tampa
always
Bay
so
continue to fall
focused on
further
what he's doing on
behind
that
here
task
in
at
the-
hand. He's got so much
in the
attention to
wild
detail
card.
that when he
The
steps
AL
in the
East is going to
box,
beat up on
his
each other
success
just a
rate's
little
really
bit.
high.
So if they could take advantage of it, that'd be interesting.
J.P. Crawford in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
I wish some of the division races were a little bit closer. I don't know how that AL Central is sitting. It probably
That misses the
showed
zone,
just a moment
and
ago.
that's ball 2.
See if Cincinnati or Arizona can make a run at it. 2-0 fastball.
And
No.
another ball.
We got to take hands off the controller here. We got to be aware.
Right through there for a strike. And there's ball 4.
Took that one low.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
1 gone, runner at first. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. And that
That's
one
a great
upstairs,
take,
ball
especially
1.
after a walk.
Rodriguez
Huge.
matched a homer in his last game. swing and
Sean.
miss. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
I'm doing a good job at kind of avoiding those, but there we go. Hey, good take right there.
And that one missing
Low.
low.
Okay, so that's a 4-pitch walk that unfortunately a bad swing kind of undid, but not even kind of, a bad swing undid.
And ball
But we still work the walk anyway, okay.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
We've worked a couple of walks, and the out was actually pretty decent contact.
Threat, Cal Raleigh. Misses off
That's
the
a
plate.
really good
Ball
take.
1. On the ground to first.
That is
52.
unfortunate.
The throw
We're
to second.
just on top of it.
Throw to first, got him.
A little
Double
early.
play, and
Darn it,
that'll do
that made us on
Inning
top of
number
it.
2 at T-Mobile Park.
Frick.
No score.
Okay. That's all right. It happens.
And we're back. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Gilbert back to work. Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Wastes no time there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
I'm a little surprised he let that one go because we just threw that pitch, so he would have just seen it.
That's a strike across
That'll
the
work.
top of the zone.
That'll work.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished.
I don't know that we're going to be able to induce a double play, so maybe we just try to get the strikeout.
Hit a broken bat as you jog back to the
Split her
dugout.
outside.
Fly
Boy,
ball
oh
down the
boy.
line.
That is not where I wanted that. So we had one of the better looking splitters we've had literally all season long, and that one stayed up.
Here's Manny
The third
Machado.
baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Machado, multi-time All-Star.
Does he have a
Over 1,000 runs batted in his career. A former first-round pick back in 2010. And now he steps off the
I didn't want to throw that pitch. I had just thrown that pitch. It's a poor move on my part.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down.
That's
and be ready
another
to get anything
bad-
close to the zone.
Fights that one
It's
away.
another
The
time where we're
count
just
remains
too
0-2.
early on that drop.
Throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, it stays.
Same kind of problem we had with a couple of batters in yesterday's game. None of those pitch locations are great. There we go.
Struck him out. He says, I don't
That's
care
the
about
only
track
good
record.
pitch that we probably threw in that entire at bat. You could see a lot of those fastballs down and over the plate. Some of those sliders didn't really slide in the spots I wanted them.
The game out there, not a fun assignment for any lineup.
And now it's Elias Diaz. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. That's a base hit. Here comes Tatis around third.
Got him.
The relay to the plate.
That's
And
horrible
he's out.
base running.
Cut down
Absolutely
and
horrible base running.
It's exciting to see him.
It's a good job we made sure to hit the cutoff rather than just throwing it all the way home.
Time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
I can't believe. It's a great ump cam, by the way. I don't know that we've ever had that umpire cam right at the for the play at the plate. That rules.
Luke Raley. Fastball for a strike.
Okay.
Raley went off for 2 homers in his last game.
Oh, late.
Sliced hard,
Damn
but
it. Looking
foul.
for a curveball.
count.
Nope.
1-2.
Ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Spoils the 2-strike
Just
pitch,
missed
and he'll
it.
see another. And that's
Okay,
into
there we go. Good
2
take.
strikes.
Close, but call the ball. And that's
I thought we were going to get got again.
Really not too happy with
That
the call
fastball,
there.
2-strike
Thought at the top
fastballs,
of the
they tend to
zone,
give me
and
some
you could
trouble. That
pretty
one's
much read
right
his
on the
lips
edge of the
saying,
zone.
That's not up.
That one
And
misses.
he lost
So
him.
a leadoff walk.
So it's kind of what we talked about, like when we miss 2 calls in the same at bat, like you want to see at least one of them go your way. We got one, they got one. On the edges of the zone, it's the 3rd walk we've been able to work.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul. And that's
Got too
out of
excited
play.
there.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Oh, he
Nope,
doesn't get
that's
the
a ball.
call. And that is ball
I got 1
1.
ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss,
got me
and
with the
that's
cutter.
strike 2.
Just a little early, a little anxious. So the Orioles win today.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate.
Red Sox, I believe, lost 3 of 4 to the Yankees in our world.
And that one is lifted in the air.
Flair.
Myers makes the grab, 1 down.
We missed a real good opportunity there at a 2-run home run.
Hitter, Austin Shenton.
Now it's the DH, Austin Shenton. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet.
0-1.
Shenton
It's inside.
launched a
That's
homer in
inside.
his most recent game. Man at first, 1 away. And that one ripped into right, and that's a fair ball. Headed for the plate. He's safe.
We're in! Just barely in. Nicely done by Shenton. Got it into the corner. That's just a little bit of difference, I think. Whoever they had on first was just a little bit slower. I think that opened up the gap. It might have actually opened up the gap in both ways. What is? Can we look at his? Oh, Tatis. Yeah, Tatis is 69 speed. Nice. And I believe he was the one. Yeah, it was not Machado. There's no way they would have sent Machado. Maybe it was Myers. I think you get 69 speed versus 83 speed 2 different ways.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
It's interesting. We get out to the lead, though.
Man at second. Just missed.
Kind of good aggression. I was ready to send him back just because it was. We just saw a cut down at the plate.
And there's a
That's
strike.
okay. That's okay. Was in for a
1
strike.
ball, 2 strikes.
Ooh,
Struck
Polanco.
him out
Sorry.
swinging. And that's
Kind of
strikeout
came
number
apart in
1
that at bat. A
on
couple
the
of
year.
bad swings there.
Here's Dylan Moore. And he gets
Sean,
that fastball
why
by him
are we all of a
upstairs.
sudden swinging all these fastballs high? We were doing well to not swing at it.
Late that time,
What are
it's
we
strike
doing?
2.
What is happening? We are falling apart. We score 1 run, and it's just Swingsville all of a sudden.
With that velocity.
Swing and a chopper out to
Cutter's on
short.
the outside.
Over to Diaz.
There's just no.
That ends the inning,
Okay.
and they limit the
That's
damage.
bizarre.
RBI double for the M's. It's an early 1-0 lead. Major League Baseball is on the show.
I'm sure it's not as bizarre or weird as it might seem, but it's such a puzzling, like,
And coming off a series
head
for the
tilt
pitching
moment of like,
coach,
what happened? Why all of a sudden are you swinging at everything now? You've been doing a good job laying off the pitches. 9.3 hits per 9. We give up a lot of hits in those 27 innings. Thankfully, only a 2 ERA. But you can see that 1.04 whip. It just could not get the bat past the ball past the bat at times. It did get a little bit funky, admittedly, in game number 3. We were up big. We ended up with the exact same score, which I thought was kind of odd. 11-4.
And a quick out, number 1.
As Cal Raleigh hits home run number 49. Outplaying his video game counterpart with us.
Dean Myers getting ready to hit. Swing and a tapper. Whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
The batter, number 14, second baseman.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Ahmed Rosario, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Ball 1 there.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
That's not true.
He swings and fouls one off.
Ooh, got him on the inside part of the plate.
3 down inning. Padres down in order. Still behind.
Let's see if we can readjust back to where we were at the start of this game. Take some pitches here.
Back here at the ballpark.
Twins winning 7 in a row.
Victor.
Unfortunately, I don't think it matters for them. What's interesting is this is one of the rare times, maybe the first time, where this game hasn't really liked the Minnesota Twins. They usually give the Minnesota Twins a lot of wins in the AL Central.
They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious.
We're still early on this fastball.
Game plan and it's working.
Which is a little frustrating. We missed it with a Rosarena. It's outside. There we go. We kind of miss another one. It's not a home run necessarily with Robles, but we at least could pull it down the line. Ooh, comes with a curveball.
That's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Crawford batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. And there's a foul ball.
Early on it again.
1 down, base is empty.
Man, we got with the
Cuts on it and misses. That's
got with the curveball.
On to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
I think we got beat kind of the same way. There might have been a cutter in that first at bat. We got locked up with the curveball, that we were too aggressive with the curveball.
But you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one
early
and
again.
avoid the middle of that lineup.
Early again.
With a base runner, could become
95
dangerous.
is the top. Gotta slow down.
Right through there for a strike.
Fastball again. Okay, let's take a time here. 12-6 curve. He's been able to dot it, freeze us.
If he gets to an 0-2 count.
And he did it again. He went right back to that pitch, just on the outside.
Job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Swing and a ball popped in the air.
That was a real bad swing. Still early, very early.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Cal Raleigh now at the plate. He hit into a double play his first time up. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. He makes the grab. That is
He
the
went with a
inning.
cutter. I thought he was going to go a little more
Left for
middle.
Seattle, but they still lead it 1-0.
It's okay. Bogarts, Arise, and Tatis coming up here. The top of the fourth.
Start of the
Leading
fourth,
off for
and
San
here
Diego,
is
the
Xander
shortstop.
Ever
Bogaerts.
since we scored that run, it has been a lot of very funky at-bats. That slider did not drop the way that I wanted it to. Really wanted that just in the corner.
Could have a really good day out there on the mound.
God damn splitter. God damn the splitter.
0-2 now. Swing and a ball popped up. Polanco under it. Corrals it. And there's one down.
The batter, number 4. Designated hitter.
Luis Ariz, the next up for the
Ariz.
Padres. Fly to left his first time.
Oof. None of those pitches look good. 2 fastballs that didn't really miss, and then a curveball that was in a real bad
Doesn't
spot.
get the call. Ball 1.
Okay. The zone's been a little funky today.
That one missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
The 2-0
There we
is
go.
in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Got the bat going too soon and strike 2. Out towards right center field, and it drops in. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out.
That's okay.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up
that's
pretty
right on the
nicely,
edge,
and
too.
that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
fucking
That
going.
one drilled left field, and it's off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up.
Yeah, it was a splitter. I got too cute with the splitter.
Put a pretty good swing
That
on
was-
that one as he
that was
drove
not
it out to
smart on
deep
my
left.
part.
Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
I don't know if we can maybe could have tried to get that.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Robles on the move. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 down.
Yeah, I don't know if we could have maybe tried to get that with the Rosarena. Maybe that's on me. Let's actually take a quick look at it. I don't know how this was to center, but okay. He was nowhere near in position for it. It's just a little unfortunate. We got like a weird animation. He just stuck his hand up. He doesn't know where the ball is at all. And then all of a sudden, we got to swap over to Julio. We're not going to get him because it took an extra second to get the ball. But we definitely shouldn't have thrown it too home from where we were.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now Machado up here. Outside corner, there's
God,
a strike.
Gilbert, I'd really like that
Tatis
pitch a
stands
little
in
more in the
second with
corner.
2 gone. Fastball on the inside.
That's a great
corner
fastball.
for the strike.
Love it. Let's just roll it again.
First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall.
Okay,
He's gonna
that's
have
fine.
to figure something
Maybe a little
out
too
and
cute there
figure
on
it
my
out
part,
quickly.
but
And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Polanco.
Here's
We're out of the inning.
17.
That's a curveball out of the zone.
So far. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
To the right side, Polanco
Okay.
tosses the first.
Error doesn't cost us, just a couple extra pitches there.
Padres with the run
Let's see if
scoring
we can get
double.
this run
All
back.
in at 1 apiece. You're watching
We are
Major
still
League
giving up a
Baseball on
run,
the
or
show.
we're still going to hit an inning. We aren't giving up any walks, so that number is usually going to look
Ready to go.
pretty
Line
good.
up 4. And
That average is
for the
going to make
Mariners,
sense.
Luke Raley.
Rayleigh.
The whip versus the hits per 9.
Pitch
1-0.
misses, and it's 1-0.
Whereas their whip, this Padres whip, would be a little bit higher than the hits per 9 because there are a couple
swing
of
and
walks.
miss, and that's
Take a
strike one.
timeout. What? It's all good. It's all good.
Check swing, and he went. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Kicks and fires. Java Joe with the strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more. His timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And that one
We
fouled
missed it
off.
again with Randy Arozarena. Fuck, we are so early on the fastball.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Behind 0-2.
Getting
He
frustrated.
steps out for
Getting
time.
really frustrated with myself. Swing selection's fucking awful.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he went up there trying to be
God
aggressive,
damn it.
that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in
Why?
the zone. Maybe choke
What
off
are you
once,
doing?
round out your stance a little bit.
That's betrayal.
Gotta give
That
him
is a
credit on the
fucking
mound, though.
betrayal.
He went right after him.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to
Fucking
break up the
irritating.
rhythm that he's got
Fucking
going on the mound
irritating.
right now. That missed
1
by a
ball,
lot.
2
And the
strikes.
count 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
That is
Impeccable
an
command in that one.
abysmal
3
fucking
batters,
inning at the
3
plate.
strikeouts. That's
Fucking
electric stuff
abysmal.
out there.
Fucking abysmal.
Welcome back.
Leading off
Quite
with
a
a
pitcher's
6
duel so
strikeouts,
far. Here's how
3
the
of them in that
starters
last
have warmed
inning.
up to this point.
Diaz.
Gilbert back to work. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. And it's 0-1. That
And we've missed a couple pitches. I think that's part of it that's starting to wear me down a little bit. It's just when we're so early, missing stuff that can put runners on or, you know, in scoring position. Maybe it's a home run if we get a good hold of it, which it feels like we have a couple of times with Randy. There was one I think we missed with Robles. It was kind of like, well, it's not a home run, but it's double.
Myers.
It's something.
Edge of the zone for a strike.
It's just a very,
Myers
it's very
measures 6
frustrating.
feet even.
And then we're getting a little too
29
cute
years
pitching
old.
wise
They
at
traded
times.
for him earlier this
That
year.
other,
On the ground. Oh, he gloves it, gathers and throws, and that's a great play.
I don't know
for
that we
the
needed the dive, but it was a yellow.
Very comfortable going to the
Second
bag.
time that we've seen Polanco have a yellow on that.
That'll fire the team up for sure.
The dive might have saved us a hit there.
Up now, the Padres
Splitter again, a little too
and
cute, stays
Ahmed
up in the
Rosario.
zone.
And he pumps it a strike.
Speaking of pitches that are
2 down, nobody
Two
out.
up in the
We're at top
zone.
of the 5th. And that's a little bit
That's a
high.
strike.
And now it's even.
That's not a
1-1.
little bit high. That's a strike. That is on the fucking. Jeez
Cut
Louise.
on and lifted in the air.
Robles. Nice
Reaching
catch.
down
Nice
and
catch.
makes the grab.
All
Halfway
right, so the
home.
throw out at
Even
home
one
is the
apiece.
difference in the game right now. Polanco, Moore, Robles, Rodriguez, and we get to that chunk of the lineup.
Back in Seattle.
So
Now it's the
9-1-2.
second baseman, Jorge
The second
Polanco.
baseman.
No, 8-9-1.
Polanco.
JP Crawford. Crawford's the guy I'm missing in there.
First
Here we
pitch misses.
Well, these Mariners
Ball one,
need to
no
bring up the
strike.
quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Ooh, curveball. It's probably a strike. Yeah, it's probably a strike, but
And a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball right side.
darn. Early on the cutter again.
Diaz takes
Okay.
it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a
We
nice
at least
job.
break up the strikeouts a little bit.
Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Moore stands in
Good
here,
take.
takes ball 1 low.
Kind of gave up on that pitch maybe a little early.
And that one pulled foul.
Should have given up on that pitch. Still early.
That one the other way. Fair ball.
Try to leg out
Around
2.
first, digging for 2. The throw in there.
Ooh.
Safely.
Ooh.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found
Nice job,
a way to
Moore.
keep it from slicing foul.
No
One thing
longer
that
on the
was
team
great
with
about it,
Robles
coach,
back
his head
after
was
he
down all the way through the
somehow got a
field.
10-game
That's how
suspension, but it didn't seem like it was 10 games ago.
And at this point in the game, that could
After
be a
for
deciding
throwing a
run.
bat at someone.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Here's the Mariners' leadoff man, Victor Robles.
That's what you like to see, at least a little just late on the fastball rather than very early.
Swing and a miss.
Got me with a
Chased it out
curveball.
of the zone.
Let's take its
He
time.
knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there.
I am
and
surprised he
doing
has not
damage
worked
with
in that curveball and the sweeper a little bit more. Ooh, that's a brutal loss for the Royals.
On the ground to third. Slides for the stop.
That's a
Over to
really
first.
bad-
Got it. Nice play. And that may have saved a run.
Well, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot,
I don't know that it would have saved. And I'm not going to test him. I don't think I really want to test this outfield. He says, having already tested the outfield.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. He's got it, and that is the inning.
Okay, so we get a double. We can't do anything
Mariners
with
lead
it.
one. Score remains tied. 1-1.
That's a pitch we should have crushed.
All set for the start of the inning. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Xander Bogart.
Third time through the order.
There's the strike of the
I want to
knees.
play this one a little bit differently. So I guess there's not really much of a lefty. Well, no, wait, hold on. No, there's not much of a lefty presence. Ooh, if we were smart, we probably actually would have put in lefty right now.
has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Up and in.
We're gonna try and play it a little bit more matchup heavy, just based on the fact that we're not doing a whole lot offensively.
Bogart swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
It's a game that very easily could be 2-0 San Diego.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece
all good.
and stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going.
What do
with
we
a foul
set that
ball.
pitch count?
That wasn't an
61?
easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fuck off.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
These are the at-bats that are just so goddamn annoying.
And he hits a ground ball right side. And he handles it himself for the
All right, so a long kind of grinding at-bat there.
Designated hitter, Luis Arias.
So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Arias. 1 for 2. And that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry
Ball, that's
through
off the plate.
the middle of the field.
Tatis at the plate now, and that's inside. And that's ripped for a base hit. The relay save. And the go-ahead runs at third.
Another big game. He's looking pretty much unstoppable at the plate. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside.
I think it's me getting too cute again. I think that's a fast, or it's a curveball that we just shouldn't be throwing.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Line drive.
Oh no.
Runs in.
Oh no. Oh no. I pulled Julio out of the
The relay throw.
I pulled Julio out of the play.
Safe at the plate. And they
I thought it
take
was
a
going to give me
2-run
someone
lead.
different.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Double into the gap.
God, that's frustrating. That's a
Swing to keep
slider.
the inside pitch. Just beat him to the spot.
That's so fucking irritating. I thought it was going to give me Robles. I don't know why I thought it was going to give me Robles. And I pulled him so far out of it.
Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right
I
there.
only put one lefty in the bullpen. I did not manage this very well. This has been an issue throughout the season. Is just not
Takes a strike.
doing what I need to do when I need to do it. I saw the
That
answer.
ball smashed on a line. Reaches down, makes the catch.
Okay. Held the runner. I saw the answer. The answer was get the one out, go to do a mound visit, bring in the lefty. That's the solution. But I did not do that, and now we are down by 2.
And a foul ball.
And we continue to give up a lot of hits to these teams.
Strike 2.
I'm surprised that I shocked we got a swing on that.
Well, he's been able to paint all 4 corners.
Okay, so a bad inning there for the Mariners, poorly managed, and we just couldn't get the swings and misses that we needed. I pulled Julio out of the play. That's obviously on me.
You're watching Major League Baseball.
And we continue to give up over 1 hit an inning.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Yuki Matsui.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force
So it's a
weak
lefty.
contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team.
95 on a fastball, splitter at 88, a cutter at 89, a sweeper at 83, and a 12-6 curve.
Clips the corner, 0-1.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way.
Too
to
late.
shake it
I'm
off.
already
Go up there and
frustrated.
relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Turned on, but
Fuck!
wide
Again! Oh, we're right on it, but it's just fucking early again. I hit circle. Thanks for getting out of the way, Julio, because I struck out on that pitch. 3 fucking hits in this game.
Ball. 2-2 the count.
That's,
And it
thank
remains
God.
2 and 2.
Just got a piece of it.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance. And it
God
is
fucking, it's like the 4th one. It's the like the 4th one.
That ball's hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a
That's
long
fine.
strike.
That's fine.
Go after
Hey,
him and
just
finish him off.
do what we can do here. That cutter. And it's
swing and a high fly ball to left. Myers has a beat on it.
we just cannot play. We do not play well against teams that are good. And we tend to play, and we play down to like teams like the Athletics. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Cal Raleigh. Yeah, that's fouled off.
It's early again! Sit back for a fucking fraction of a second, you stupid asshole. Fuck!
One down, base is empty. Just
Ball one.
missed.
1-1.
Next offering is fouled back.
It's still early. It's good, but it's on the early side of good. That's early. That's perfect,
Hard on the
perfect
ground
out.
to short.
And
he can't come up with it.
oh my god. Okay, so it's lefty-lefty here against Rayleigh.
For the Mariners.
See if he wants to go inside here.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
I want to
2
scream.
down.
I want to fucking scream. That's exactly what we were looking for.
Randy Arozarena digs in now.
Except for it kind of wasn't.
And a foul ball.
Early again.
Two outs. Swing
That's a
through
bad
that
swing.
one for strike 2.
We got. I think that was the pitch we got a little lucky on with Rodriguez. That same kind of across the plate
That
motion.
one not close. And it's 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So got to stay ready for it.
That's
It's
inside.
inside.
2 strikes.
Fucking sweeper.
Count full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on
Now,
first.
Shenton's the
Lot of movement in
DH.
the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Austin Shenton in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one ripped left field, way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
So close. We've missed 3 with Arozarena.
We're through 6 full. It's the Padres.
We missed a couple with
3 and the
Julio.
Mariners
It's just
1.
not going. We're just not able to get on it. And we're playing poorly defensively. It is a
Let's check out
frustrating
some
mix.
Cy Young candidates so
The
far
first
this
baseman,
year.
Number 7, Yandy Diaz.
There's some Cy Young candidates. Yeah, we'll go ahead and put in Brash. We're still in this game, so
Welcome back. We're in the
hopefully we
seventh.
can
Pitcher
have
on
some
the
good
mound,
innings.
Matt
Number
Brash.
47.
Just gave up too many
So
hits,
they're
7
looking for
hits.
quality pitching
That's
right
usually how
here.
we die in
Got to
these games. That's how
expect
we
to keep the
lose in these
score
games.
right where it
It's
is.
just death by singles.
That catches the corner.
There were definitely a couple of times where we threw pitches too cutely. Like, oh, we'll throw a curveball, or we'll throw a splitter.
Line drive.
Best swing right
Now,
there.
depending on the pitching matchup, we might go ahead and throw a righty in. I don't think we play particularly well with Shenton against the lefties. At least with Rayleigh,
Myers up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
we kind of know where they want to throw it, and that's why that pitch was so fucking irritating.
You get the feeling as a
We
hitter,
were ready for an inside pitch. We just weren't ready for a slurp. Find the fucking zone. This is the number 9 hitter. What are we doing, Brash?
Outside.
Fuck
and it's ball
off.
4.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Rosario stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball right field.
Sorry.
Robles pulls that one down, 2 away. Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. There's the strike. That one fouled off.
Okay.
2 outs. Gets a
Oh,
piece, and it
Bogaerts.
stays 0-2.
God damn it.
With that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
That's the 3rd out. Padres lead
So
1,
we have a
and the
terrible
lead
walk
remains
in there.
3-1.
I think we can bring in a lefty. It's a dangerous proposition just because Tatis is in there.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new
Okay,
pitcher
we'll
here
go
to
ahead and
start the
leave
bottom of the
Shenton in.
7th. Jason Adam
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off.
And now the DH, Austin Shenton.
Four seam at 98, circle change at 90, slider at 87, sweeper at 81.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Fine. Now there's...
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped.
That
Cut
was
out
so
front.
bad.
Didn't
That
get
was
under
so
like
bad.
he would have liked, but
We are going to pinch run
Here's the second baseman,
Bliss.
Jorge Polanco.
now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's
Too
really
aggressive.
important at getting back into this ball game.
Squirts away.
It's
a
just
little bit.
so... It's a really good pitch selection. I was... whatever.
Tying run at the plate.
Polanco, 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 Polanco ties the game!
Home run
Let's
number 3.
go!
We have a tie ball game. It's 3-3.
Fuck yeah!
Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the
We
energy all the way
almost
here
missed
in
it
our broadcast
again,
booth.
but we finally get one that goes. Finally.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath.
Jeez
until it went off the
Louise.
pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like
Oh,
a
that was
trick
off. I
shot.
did not hear it off the foul pole the
Really,
first time.
It's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
So it's all tied up thanks to the
We needed a little bit of luck.
to hit Dylan Moore.
And we needed that take. We needed that take. I know that we're probably in a pretty good position there. I think we're probably looking a little too far outside. We're good. We're good. We're good. That's the take that we want.
Ball.
I think we probably try to bring a lefty in, but we don't need to worry about that. Nobody out. Oh,
to
right to
third.
him. We were just early. Shocker.
Machado throws to first in time. And one away in the bottom of the
Number
seventh.
10, Victor.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Here's a high
Ooh.
fly ball out to center.
Good timing. We're a little under it.
Makes the grab, 2 down.
But
JP
we
Crawford
kind of
gets
saw
a
where he
chance
wanted to
hit.
go.
That one catches
It's a good take on the
corner for a
outside.
strike.
Not going to do a whole lot with it. It's a good take on the
Takes
outside.
ball. Two down, nobody on.
Oh, that's not a
And
great
that is out of
swing.
play.
It's right in that exact same
And now
spot.
for the 1-2, time is called at home plate.
So it's weird because it's like, did they call it? Whatever.
And a 1-2.
Okay.
And
Way
a
to foul it
ball, he
off.
stays alive.
Way to foul that off.
That one way inside. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Here, the bottom of the 7th. That
I got
one
3 and 2.
misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Outside.
Okay,
and
hey.
ball 4.
Way to work a walk with
One thing
Crawford.
about that 2-out walk, the
You
base
get
runner
Julio.
on first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead.
You're
So
gonna
ball
go
down
to the
line
pen.
or into the gap
Rodriguez.
will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Now pitching for
Here's
the
a new
Padres,
pitcher from the pen, Robert
number
Suarez.
75.
And one thing on him,
Robert
he's been really good this
Suarez.
season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez.
102 on a fastball, sinker at 100, circle change at 90, cutter at 95.
Little chopper
That's-
rolls foul.
Just early. Yeah, revved up for that 102.
And now the count is even. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. That one outside. And that's ball 2.
Now, we did use Bliss as a pinch runner.
Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Now time called at the plate. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
No chance. I had no chance at that.
But this clutch home
That's
run
okay.
gets us
It's
even
all right.
again. We're tied now
We
with
work a
3
walk.
apiece.
It's
Major League Baseball.
It's
on the
faster
show.
than the pitches that we already struggle with, so we're just gonna get worse at it. What I was gonna say is we used Bliss. Probably could have used Ford in that situation as a pinch runner, but we used Bliss, which means that instead of having him as an option, not that we would necessarily want to use him at shortstop,
So out of the bullpen
we
for
could
the
have at
Mariners,
least
James
tried
Steyer.
to put him there. This is a tough outfield to run on, though. So
Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
So we go to the 8th, 3-3 game. Huge for us.
And it's quickly 0-2.
We just do not typically do very well when we fall behind, and we've looked pretty bad offensively today.
Steps on first for the out.
I just don't know if that 100-mile-an-hour fastball, I don't know if that's going to be a ball or a strike.
What he was supposed to do.
So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis.
All right, Fernando
Jr. 3
is...
for 3 with 2 singles and a double.
Jeez, perfect today.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And it stays fair.
God fucking damn it. Okay, yeah,
And he's
Robles,
into
go ahead
second
and just...
base with 1 away as the go-ahead
God
run.
damn it. Fucking Tatis.
He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shut
That's
down
a
the first
fucking
base line for a
strike.
knock. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
We have a righty. We don't have anybody up in the bullpen. Good. Excellent.
This one in the air. Crawford. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next for the Padres, Manny Machado. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Man on second, 2 down.
We're not necessarily...
Swing and a miss.
That's huge. I can't believe we did that. That was not a great decision on my part. We gambled and we won that time.
We see the emotion there.
Oh, man, it's poor management, and we kind of just have to deal with it. That's where you kind of look at it and go, well, do I just throw... Do I go to a mound visit? Do I just hope that he's warm enough to go? I am very surprised that we were able to execute that pitch as well as we did. And it's not that we executed it super well, it's just that... Actually, we executed it well, and it was where I wanted it, which was well outside. I wasn't pitching to him, but I didn't want to just give him the intentional walk.
And now it's the cleanup here for the Mariners. Cal Rogers.
Sinker at 96, slider at 85, splitter at 89, four-seam at 97.
And that's
low.
downstairs.
Okay.
1-0.
Let's at least What do we got? All straight righties, so we will go ahead and sit him down.
Mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Just missed.
We got to try and be real patient here with Raleigh.
Better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
God, that's so frustrating. Flip the swings.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Foul ball, another 2-2
That's below the
upcoming.
zone, but that's right on it. That's outside.
Luke Raley in the on-deck circle.
I just didn't believe what I was seeing. I was too committed to take on that fastball. I saw that kind of wobble, and I went, oh, fuck. But it stayed nice and low. Let's at least take a look at it. Let's do it. Let's do it. It's not my favorite move.
Harry Ford. No outs.
We did gamble one time where we did not worry about substituting, and then Raley gave us a home run.
Last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. A little out front.
Too aggressive. Too excited.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there.
Luke Raley. Luke fucking Raley. Let's go! Fuck yes. Boy, we are home run or bust, huh? Holy shit. Well, I feel a little bit better about the pinch run. Because it's a 2-run lead instead of just a single run lead. We're a little more okay. However, I can gamble a little bit with Raley. That he's going to be able to put us on the board with long balls. But we can't do that. We can't do that. We have to play the game. Play the game. Raley now tied with Judge, 42 home runs.
Just go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
These are the kinds of games that we need to remember that we could do later in this season.
0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
That's
called a strike.
An abysmal fucking strike. Are you kidding me? It's a great take.
A 6'6" righty, 210 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last
got rid of the
season.
slider.
Swings through that one out in
He
front
went
that
slider,
time.
slider.
2 really good
Take
back-to-back
his time.
sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
The 0-2. And that skips into the nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Pitch misses,
Outside.
and the count is even 2-2.
Fucking fuck.
It's a strikeout.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment.
We don't have any
He
lefties
came
on the
at him
bench,
with the
so.
breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
And a swing and a miss.
I hate this
A lot of times
goddamn
you'll see
slider.
a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Ground ball to the right
And late on the
side.
sinker.
Takes it to the
God,
bag,
this is where it
steps
gets so
on first,
frustrating.
and it's out number 2.
We get, like, and you can go back to the first run that we scored. We're able to get it all the way around the bases, blah, blah, blah.
Bases empty.
Get it in,
And now it's the
1-1,
switching second baseman,
or 1-0,
Jorge
and then
Polanco.
just
He's
absolutely
already
fell
homered
apart.
here in this one.
That's just a bad swing. And that is where it's so goddamn irritating. Very early on a sinker.
2 outs. And
Not even a
waits
good
for
fucking
time before the 0-2 pitch.
God damn it. We're just not going to look up there in that location for that pitch and that count. Fucking idiot me.
Started after it. Appeal to third. Didn't go. To the right side.
And early on the sinker.
Okay. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But two come
Okay,
across to
so
score.
Rayleigh kind of saves our asses again. He had 2 homers in yesterday's game, 1 in this one. Driving in a bunch of runs. We are real lucky. That Polanco hit is looking even better.
And we're back.
As if it didn't in the first place. We are going to bring in our save closer, is what it is now. I was going to call him a savior, but I was like, that gets a little weird.
Trying to close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Jeez Louise, too slow. Okay. Speed it up a little bit. 3 dudes tied at 38 behind Mason Miller. Probably gets more opportunities for saves with the Royals.
That clips a corner.
Nope, outside.
Next offering is in the
We're
dirt.
good. We're good. Just dial it in right here.
This to third. And the leadoff man retired here in the
It's a
ninth.
really bad pitch. We wore him down, I guess, but that was not where we wanted that.
This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Diaz in the box now. No balls in a strike.
Gracious, that sailed inside.
Now a
That was
screamer into
awful.
the outfield.
Okay, all right. We're not pitching super well. We got to try and build this confidence back up.
Last chance
I think
for
that's where the
Padres.
warm-up pitches
Here's
can
the
really
left
help,
field.
is if you just throw a bunch of
Myers.
strikes. You can work that confidence up.
Misses.
And that pitch right there was awful.
Fouled off left side. They're down to their
Here
final
we go.
strike. The Padres down to their final strike. On the ground, and this should do it.
Get there. Game.
Ball game. And the Mariners.
Hey, what a win for us.
Opener here at home.
Some poor management in the bullpen yet again. That's been a problem for us throughout this season. And we're able to get just a couple of balls hit. Like, we're just able to get just enough. Just enough offensively. We get that 1-run cut down at home defensively. We get out hit by this team.
A 5-3 final score in this one for Chris Singleton and our entire
And they didn't
crew.
go yard.
So long.
And we got Tatis out by a wide margin. Polanco launches that one off the pole. Spire did a pretty nice job. That strikeout on Machado was unreal. Rayleigh gave us the lead in the bottom of the 8th with nobody out, and then we just kind of fell apart after that. Spire picks up win number 5. Hoeing gets the loss. Munoz save number 46. Hoeing drops to 4-1. 1 inning pitch, 2 earned on 1 hit, a strikeout, and a walk. So we made them pay. And we were able to work around Tatis Jr., who went 4 for 4. That's half their hits. He had a couple of doubles, knocked in and scored a run. Jackson Merrill was 1 for 4 with a double and knocked in a couple. And Luis Ariz was 2 for 4 with 2 runs. That is 7 of the 8 hits between those 3 guys right there. And if I am Ariz, Tatis, and Merrill, yeah, those were your 3, 4, 5 hitters. Double, it's a lefty, righty, lefty. We just had trouble getting around it. But we were able to figure it out. Rosario, Bogarts, Machado was over with a couple of strikeouts, including a huge one. Diaz, Myers. The number 8 looks scary, and then you break it down between who got those hits, and it's a little like, okay, 3 dudes in a row were doing well. Otherwise, it was not the most difficult to navigate around. We get 2 in the 7th, 2 in the 8th. After they got 2 in the 6th, and I was very deflated, and I didn't think we were going to be able to come back. But with the help of Luke Rayleigh, our player of the game, with a 2-run home run, that helped us get on track. Polanco was 1 for 4 with a home run, 2-run blast. Rayleigh scored twice, Polanco only once. Austin Shenton was 2 for 3 with a double. He knocked in a run. And Dylan Moore was 1 for 3 with a double. That is 2, 3, 4, 5 of our hits. 5 of our 6 hits. The only other hit was Julio, who drew a walk and struck out. So, yeah. God, Moore, it was... Wait, it was Moore? No, Moore was a starter. Bliss was who came in. Anyway, GameSpire gets the win. 1 inning pitched, 1 hit, 1 strikeout, no walks, no earned. Munoz, like I mentioned, got that save. It's his 46th of the season. A come-from-behind victory. We had the lead. We blew the lead. We tied the game. We got the lead back. And we end up winning the game so close to the 7th inning XP reward. So those are the kind of games that hopefully we can remember that we've done before. When we get later, when we struggled against Philadelphia and when things really started to fall apart against the Mets, like, hey, we can do this. We can make a comeback. Sometimes we just have to lose all hope. Nick Pivetta will be on the mound tomorrow, 6-7 with a 4.23 ERA, taking on Brian Wu, 14-3 with a 2.84 ERA as the Mariners and Padres match up for Game 2 at 6 p.m. Pacific time right here on the channel. Before we hop out of here, let's open a pack. It's probably poopy. And it is poopy. It is indeed bad. Really bad. But we get 25 stubs, I guess. The Tulsa Drillers. Okay. Well, there you have it. Thanks so much for watching today's game of baseball. Hopefully you enjoyed. I'll be back tomorrow for Game 2. Wednesday for Game 3. Thursday, potentially a live stream. Maybe a doubleheader. We'll see what happens. If there is anything interesting, I'm keeping an eye on the schedule and trying to provide interesting games. Maybe we'll just watch some crappy teams. Who knows? But if you'd like more, subscribe right over here. Ring the bell down below. You'll be notified when I post new videos. Playlist right here. You can watch every single day. Thanks again for watching. Good sports. Go Mariners. Have a great rest of your night, and we'll see you tomorrow for Game 2. Goodbye.